Alright, I just got the portable Idylis air conditioner home. Unboxing it here. I don't know if this is going to work in my house, but we'll give it a try. This is what you see when you open the box. See, when I undid the straps, it pulls that off, which is good because this thing weighs 70 pounds or something. It does have a couple of hand holds on either side, so it'll make it a little easier. Now I located the instructions in the flexible ducting tube. I want a remote. I didn't know this had a remote. Alright, looks like we got to start by inserting the tube adapter and then putting the 4 screws in to screw it in place. Alright, with the thing attached, next is to put the other part in the slider that's going to go up. I have horizontal sliding windows, so this is going to have to be 50 inches from the top to the bottom of the window. There's actually a third piece that you would fit, a third piece like this without the hole that you would fit over here if you wanted to make this real long, like big enough for a sliding door on your patio or something. Although there's warnings that when you do that, so if you use that third piece to make this real long, 80 inches or something, or 79 inches, whatever it is, your security's out of whack. So we'll lightly put these screws down to about 50 inches and then find the window and put it in and fit it, and then fully tighten these down once we get it right. Well, there's the window it's in. It's about a 50-inch rise. I'm going to have to get some weather sealing there to put up against that long run. Well, before I turn this around and connect it to the window, we'll take a look at some of the things on the back here. This is for a continuous drain. They give you a hose for that. I'm not going to use that. I don't have a drain near here, so I'm going to have to use the little drain hole at the bottom. That's awful low down there. I don't know how often I'll have to drain it. I'll probably maybe update the description of the video as I get more experience with this to talk about how often I have to drain that. So that's where we're going to be connecting, and in here is the filter. I don't know if I can get this open with holding the video camera. So you can take the filter out and wash it and clean it. The unit appears to be well made. It's not cheap plastic. I get a feeling of quality here. It's nice looking. Also, I wanted to mention that the instructions are good. I don't know where this was made. Did it say made in China? Yeah, made in Kaiping, China. But the instructions are good. And by good, I mean they're not in that really weird thing that someone doesn't know English wrote them. This had some good English as a first language proofreaders. Oops, I'm in the French part, aren't I don't know how good it is in the other languages, but the English parts are well done. So many times you get things from China that you can't even read the instruction manuals. This is not one of those. This is good. Not perfect, but good. Alright, I've gone ahead and put the batteries in the remote. You need a screwdriver to open the battery compartment. It doesn't have a little sliding clip. I can now put the little attachments and hose on and stick it to the window. Well, I came across one odd thing right off the bat. Could be operator error, but I had a hard time getting this nozzle on here. You got to really crimp it to a point where you think the plastic's going to break in those tabs. And this push can help you get it in, but and it's tight. And the other one is slightly different. According to the instructions, this end here goes to the part with the window. I don't quite see how, but I'll try it their way. And there we go. Alright, here's the panel. I'm plugged in, but I haven't turned it on yet. And there's the legend to what's what. So I guess we'll just go ahead and press the power and see what happens. I know according to the legend that I'm only on Lowe fan speed. So let's give the remote a try here and see if I can jack that up. Yep. I guess this little thing here, it must be a snowflake to show it's in cooling mode. And some little drops would be dehumidifier, and then just the fan symbol would be the fan mode, which is dehumidifier and fan. You don't have to use the window yet. So I'm going to let this run for a while, and I'm going to head to the hardware store and get some window weather stripping there, and something to shove in those little cracks. I got a thermometer jammed in here. Like maybe a shade over 50 degrees blowing out right on you. So let this run for a few hours or overnight and see what it does. I noticed that the temperature crept back up to 76. Apparently you have to set the temperature you want by pressing the down button on either the control panel or the remote. So let's see, I want to set it to 70. I guess when it stops it should be set then. Doesn't actually say, but I would imagine when that stops blinking it's going to go down to 70. Let's check this out now and see what happens. I hadn't thought about that. When it would know when to stop. I guess I should have. Well, there's the unit running. It's been about 2 hours and we're down to 74. One thing I think I'm going to do is put this whole thing in some type of drip pan. I noticed in the instructions says if the water tank is full, a full tank indicator light will come on. It doesn't say it automatically shuts off. which could lead to overflowing somewhere. Well, that's my very short-term experience, 2 hours. It took about 1 hour for me to get it home and install it. A lot of that was muscling it through the house and upstairs. You have someone help you with that, it'd probably go quicker. The installation was fairly easy. I think I've said before, it seems to be a high quality unit. It doesn't feel cheap or plasticky. Fit and finish seems fine. Instructions seem good. At least it's blowing out cold air so far. But time will tell. And if I find out anything particularly interesting about this, such as it misbehaves or does something particularly well, I'll update this video description or put something in the comments. I haven't tried out any of the functions like timers or anything like that. I don't see myself using that. I imagine sometime eventually I'll get around to experimenting with that. Maybe I'll put something in the description or comments again. That's the 10,000 BTU portable air conditioner from Lowe's Idylis. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.